Hi, everyone. We did our project on MindFit Studio, a revolution in holistic wellness, founded by Kiki Shi. I'm Bridget, along with my teammates, Annabelle, Anthony, Osiris, and Will. So first, we're going to just introduce MindFit and then go into a little background of the EEG device. Some of the questions that we're going to be addressing, the existing market for MindFit, and a personalized experience with the EEG device, and then analyzing where the first brick and mortar location should be. So MindFit Studios kind of presents a pioneering concept in the rapidly evolving landscape of holistic wellness that also includes Chan and Zen meditation with the physical discipline of Tai Chi and with the precision of modern EEG technology. So as previously stated, the company was founded by Dr. Kiki Shi and her business colleague, Alex, to address the need for a holistic treatment of specifically the mind with the use of EEG technology. And throughout her studies, Kiki mentioned in her research when we spoke to her on transpersonal psychology, which seeks to understand how the connection between the self and higher consciousness can lead to self-development. So currently, Kiki sells meditation stones and crystals via an online web store, and she wants to, she would like to engage her customers with the founding of MindFit Studios. So with the foundational aspects and being a new unique use of holistic treatment, MindFit will have to differentiate itself from its competitors with existing physical locations in the mental health / wellness market, as well as online mental health applications in order for them to have future success.
All right, so a little background of EEG devices. Probably heard Bridget mention EEG. And EEG is short for that long word right there, which I won't read right in the middle of the screen. But it's one way that you can determine the state of mind. Other ways to determine it is with blood pressure, heart rate variance, or even just a psychological test, determine if you're stressed out or determine level of stress. So this is one method of doing it. It's an inexpensive, non-invasive, just little devices that go in your head, and that'll read electrical signals going on in your head. And I'll output it onto a device, an app, or a computer that you can interpret to determine your state of mind. And that's it for ED devices. Oh, Bridget, you're on mute. Sorry.
So for our questions to be addressed, the first one is about what courses are available in existing meditation centers and spiritual healing centers, fitness centers currently on the market. And we're going to analyze how we compare to them, what's their business model. The second question is the personalized experience with EEG feedback. So how can MindFit Studio develop its classes to utilize EEG feedback, biofeedback technology in a manner that provides a personalized experience similar to Orange Theory's heart rate monitoring system, which we'll talk about later on. And then how can the implementation of the EEG device help develop a unique position for MindFit, specifically in the mental health sector. And then lastly, we'll analyze where the first MindFit Studio should be located in order to reach its targeted customer base effectively, and then what kind of unique design in the environment should be included to differentiate our service.
The main competitors in this market are Calm, Headspace, Orange Theory, and other nonprofit religious groups. All competitors offer courses aimed to promote wellness and stress relief through either meditation or guided fitness. Calm provides virtual meditation courses taught by world-renowned experts. After a 7-day free trial, this app can be purchased for a one-time fee or at an annual cost of $69.99. Headspace, similar to the Calm app, provides virtual courses on meditation and other mindfulness activities. After a 14-day free trial, the app can be purchased through either a monthly fee of $12.99 or an annual subscription of $69.99. The company offers a steep discount for students at an annual cost of $9.99. Orange Theory, another competitor in this market, offers in-person heart rate zone training where members can utilize a heart rate monitor device to target optimal performance and receive feedback from their workout. Orange Theory's success in personalized feedback offers a valuable insight into the value EEG devices can provide for MindFit. The company offers one free class for new customers and follows a tiered pricing structure for its members, starting at $89 per month for 4 classes, ranging to $189 per month for unlimited classes. Another competitor for MindFit is nonprofit religious groups. These groups offer guided in-person meditation courses as well as Buddhist teachings at no cost to promote well-being. Next slide, please.
After careful analysis of competitor pricing and MindFit Studios' unique value proposition, we developed the following pricing strategy. This pricing strategy was primarily modeled off of Orange Theory's tier pricing. We suggest that MindFit Studio offer 2 classes per month for $25 per class, 4 classes per month for $20 per class, and unlimited classes for $120. As MindFit is targeting working professionals and students, we felt it would be beneficial to offer membership options with fewer courses. In addition to this, we believe MindFit Studios should implement a student version of their tier pricing to attract low-income students looking to relieve stress. This tier pricing will range from 2 classes per month for $75 up to unlimited classes for $105 per month. For all new customers, MindFit should offer a free class to allow users to experience EEG feedback technology and understand the value provided by the real-time feedback, performance monitoring, and the guided meditation done by experts like Kiki. Next slide, please. And then based on this pricing strategy, a break-even point analysis was conducted that assumed fixed costs relating to typical rent, salaries, utility, insurance, and repair costs associated with a modest-sized studio in Los Angeles County. Additionally, initial startup costs were priced into the analysis based on the 2-year payback loan period, which includes items such as renovations, marketing equipment, legal, and licensing fees. The membership revenue is based on the pricing strategy discussed in the previous slide, and we assume that a majority of the members were distributed between the basic and elite membership types, while regular members outnumber student members at varying ratios. And then based on the cost and revenue calculations, the average revenue per membership comes out to $72.40. Therefore, the target membership total is 110 members to break even. Alternatively, we do see that MindFit Studio, if MindFit Studio were to limit their studio based on a lower number of membership, such as 75 members, the target average revenue per membership should be $106 to break even, which will require them to alter their pricing strategy and increase their membership fees. Next slide, please. And in this slide, we're looking at customer lifetime value in 2 categories in particular. First one is initial acquisition costs, which is the investment required to attract new customers. And some notable examples are marketing and advertising expenses aimed at raising brand awareness and attracting new clients. And the second one would be special promotional offers or referral discounts for new members to incentivize signups and referrals. Our recommendation would be for Kiki to increase her focus on content marketing and leverage her own social media platforms to engage potential members over social media and the community, and also incorporate community building activities to reduce reliance on any traditional paid advertising. And then the referral programs will allow existing customers to be incentivized to bring in their peers, and by reducing the cost per acquisition through word of mouth. And then the second category for customer segments and customer lifetime value, we look at how different customer groups vary in their value to the business over the entirety of their relationship. First category will be working professionals, ideally within the 30 to 50 year range, that experience high stress from their busy lives. This segment shows a high potential for long-term wellness commitments. And the second segment will be students who typically have lower initial spending power, but hold potential for long-term engagement and loyalty as they transition to their professional lives. Our recommendations will be for Kiki to develop and promote classes specifically designed for high-stress professionals that offer flexible scheduling and exclusive wellness content for smaller class settings. And the second recommendation will be for student engagement programs, which help create affordable, flexible membership plans in addition to the flexible pricing for students, which include options for semester-based commitments and additional benefits centered around busy periods like exams, final exam, midterm periods. And lastly, we recommend for Kiki to reach out to universities and conduct seminars in transpersonal psychology to attract potential students who are interested in meditation services at her studio. Next slide.
All right, back to EEG devices. So this slide is broken into two parts. On the left, you have research articles that utilized Muse EEG device. And on the right, you have just some users that outputted some reviews, and they seem to like it. They seem that it does help them reduce their stress, feel more calm, and improve focus. And as you can see, it's around 77%, 78% of users, around the 70% mark. And then back to the research articles. So the research articles are really there. There were studies done on a group of people, 30 to 60 people, ages 18 to 40, and they were done to test whether or not EEG can show you whether you're stressed or whether you're focused and meditating. And as you can see, these articles did prove that this is the case. And then if you go to the next slide, please, I can then talk about the recommendations for the Muse device. So some technological evidence. The business owner or representative of the business can visit campuses, since campuses do host certain hours to relieve stress, as well as businesses. They also host events or opportunities to relieve stress at work. And in these cases, MindFit can then attend these events to promote using EEG devices and meditation to relieve stress. And with a partnership with Muse, MindFit can develop a method to use Muse's app within MindFit's company, within classes at MindFit. They can utilize the app. And moving forward from utilizing the app, maybe in the future, there can be a partnership where MindFit can then feature its own classes or its own in-person classes on Muse app. And that's it for the EGD. Thank you.
As far as location, we're to open the first studio. So our client Kiki would like to have a first studio within Los Angeles County. So we looked at Simply Analytics map here, looking at psychographics by zip code of the likelihood of adopting holistic approaches to wellness. So while the map showed the health conscious locations, it was more important to narrow down physical locations based on the city's total population. By taking into account the total population number for 2023 for each of the filtered cities, all cities were sorted from largest to smallest as shown in the table in the following slide. The top 5 cities by population are recommended for MindFit Studios' first physical location. For these specific areas, we want to leverage the online applications such as Google Ads for holistic searches or stress, social media applications for students, stressed out professionals, and then maybe even offer a 51st for the first 50 people could try the device or class for free and create a testimonial on those benefits. Leverage community-centric ethos, attending universities at times for finals, and business ventures for better health in places that might have a little more health. Emphasis on the expertise of trainers and benefits from the scientific perspective. So as far as our local location analysis and recommendations, the preferred population would include a more Asian demographic, as this would likely have higher adoption rate. Additionally, our analysis wanted to look at the higher median household income of above $85,000 annually, to ensure that a customer was able to afford the studio memberships, and review the psychographics in which the population values a holistic well-being. Best locations determined include, in order in the table mentioned here, Torrance, California, West Covina, California, Carson, California, Lakewood, California, and Redondo Beach, California. However, we also wanted to broaden it and attract customers from all cultures and background as we convince our target audience of the need. To open our first location here might present an opportunity to garner more than just the Asian demographic and could lead to a higher likelihood of mainstream adoption into the American public. As far as the design of the studios, should be a blend of combination of meditation studios, so a calm environment, with the use of EEG technology. We would suggest that analysis room in which the shows the EEG readings are reviewed after meditation. There also could be these screens that show the EEG readings during the class. However, this will have to be assessed during the foundation of the studios and see if the EEG readings during meditation takes away from the customer's ability to reach peak meditation on site. So that's everything. We want to thank you for listening to our presentation on MindFit Studios.